Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today's live class. My name is Rebecca Zostek, certified health coach, personal trainer, and group exercise instructor here at our beautiful Hoag Health Center in Foothill Ranch with the Lifestyle Program. So thank you for joining me this morning for our full body stretching class. Today we're going to go through some deep stretching, and I hope you enjoy this class and take whatever you really prefer from it, or where you feel you need to progress with some of these stretches and keep practicing them. So today's class with the deep stretching, the more that we stretch and the more flexible our body is, the more pliable, the more range of motion that you have, the better, I should say, the better your mobility is. So there are just so many benefits to being more flexible. Of course, you feel more relaxed and you can actually get more out of your workouts when you have bigger range of motion, of course. Also, it can reduce your risk of injuries. So super fantastic benefit of stretching. So today we're going to go through a series of stretches that are going to be very deep and long stretches. So be patient, just relax. If you need a moment to just, sit with the stretch a little bit longer, or you're just wanting to view the workout here and then take what you feel is best for you, you can absolutely do that. So we're going to start by sitting on the mat. If you do have a mat, that would be great. If you don't, just make sure the floor is comfortable for you. You can sit on rolled up blankets or towels or a pillow, something that's going to give you a little bit more comfort, okay? So let's come on down to your mat. And I also have here with me a little pad here. This is a balance pad that I like to use it for some of the stretches to elevate myself, and very useful, very, very useful tool. And I also have a yoga strap. So if you don't have a yoga strap, first of all, they are very inexpensive and so great to assist you with your stretches. You can roll it up really small and pack it in your suitcase, to help you with your stretches when you're traveling. And if you don't have a yoga strap, you can certainly use a robe belt, a leather belt of some sort, okay? Any type of belt will suffice, all right? So let's go ahead and start sitting down. I'm gonna have you straighten out your legs out in front of you. Nice long legs. Go ahead and flex your feet so your toes are pointing up towards the ceiling. I'll sit this way so you can see the bottom of my feet here. Sitting up tall, all right? So we wanna make sure that we have good posture when we go through these exercises. Because if you continue to do the stretches with poor posture, or you're not keeping in mind the spinal alignment, then this can, progress to not so great habits, okay? So we want to start with good habits and sitting up nice and tall from the top of your head, pointing up or pulling up through your spine up towards the ceiling, sitting up nice and tall. Take a nice deep breath, inhale here, and exhale. Just let yourself fall forward, keeping that nice long spine, okay? Feet are flexed, so you feel the stretch in the calf muscles. Let's hold it here for 3 breaths. Taking a nice deep breath in, and exhale. With every exhale, you want to relax as much as possible. Relax your shoulders. Take a nice deep breath again. And exhale. And with every breath on your exhale, think about pulling yourself forward just a tiny bit more. Take another deep breath. Inhale. And exhale. And hold. Holding on to the tops of your feet, flexing those toes, those feet straight up, and just holding your stretch here. Should be feeling that in the calf muscles behind the legs, lower legs, maybe a little bit in the hamstrings. And now we're going to round the spine, bringing the chest down towards your legs, and exhale and pull straight. Gazing straight out. Nice long spine. And inhale, coming back down. And exhale. So important to get your breathing, okay? Involve your breathing with your stretches. It's going to help those muscles relax and become more pliable so you can get more out of your stretches. And exhale and hold here. Deep breath and exhale. One more time. You shouldn't be feeling like you're pulling yourself. You're just gently holding the position, just letting your body adapt to the stretch and give it a little bit more when you feel comfortable enough to do so. And releasing the legs, just let the legs relax, let your feet relax, sitting tall. We're going to take the chin down towards the chest, sitting tall still. And now your left ear towards your left shoulder. Come back to center. And now right ear to right shoulder. And back to center. Let's practice this again. Nice deep inhale. Exhale, left ear to left shoulder. Exhale. Inhale, chin to chest. Exhale. Inhale, right ear to right shoulder. Exhale. And chin to chest. Deep breaths. And slowly pulling the chin back up. Nice long alignment, neck. Good. From here, go ahead and clasp your hands in front of you and push your upper body away. So you want to get the stretch in your upper back. Keep the chin tucked down. Scoop the belly. Inhale and reaching up. Lift the chin. Exhale, come back down. Relax your shoulders. Big inhale, reach up. Exhale. Inhale to come back down, scoop the belly. Relax your shoulders and exhale. Release your arms down to your legs and sitting tall. All right, doing good so far. Everybody's doing such a great job. You're going to take your hands back behind you now. The palms are down against your mat or your towel, whatever you're using, and the fingers are pointing away from you. Okay? Nice big breath in and lift the chest. So we have a chest stretch here. Try not to sink into the shoulders. Really lift the chest up. Also, we don't want to drop the head back. So it's just a lifted gaze, looking up towards the ceiling. And bringing the head back down, you're going to clasp your hands behind you and just gently pull back, opening up the chest. So nice. Again, placing the hands down onto your mat and lifting the chest, gaze up and out. You might be feeling this stretch also in the forearm. A nice stretch through the wrists right here as you're pressing your hands down into the mat. Lift your chest. Good. And sitting tall. Big shoulder rolls back and open. Again. Hold. And now reverse, pulling forwards. Active motion here and hold. Good. Now from here, your right hand is on the floor, pushing down against it as your left arm reaches up and over. We're going to hold this stretch right here all through your side. Now if you're able to get your elbow all the way down to the mat, try doing that. If not, just stay lifted. You can always place your elbow on a pillow to lift it higher. You can use the little pad I have here. We're going to do the same side again, so I'll show you that. Okay. So if you have that pad right here next to you, my pants up here, okay? And here you go. So you have the floor now lifted a little higher, so more comfortable as you work into that deep stretch. Relax your left shoulder. And coming back. Again, nice deep inhale. Exhale as you take that arm up and over. And coming back. And let's try the other side. Nice big inhale here. Exhale as you take that arm up and over. Work on lengthening that arm really long, pulling the arm away from your body as your rib cage pulls to the opposite direction. Nice big inhale. Relax your right shoulder. Deep breaths. Here you're going to take your right foot and cross it over your extended leg, pulling that knee close to your chest, sitting tall, right hand on the floor. Grab that knee with your left elbow here and looking over your right shoulder. Really think about pulling up through the hip, right through here, and up through the lower back. Nice long spine. Deep breaths. Remember, have patience here. We're just sinking into the stretch. It's nice to slow things down, yes. Good, and release. Let's try the other side. So cross your left over your right, using your left arm around that knee. Pull it in tight. Place both feet flat on your mat, sitting tall. Go ahead and hug those knees. Tuck your chin down, round out your back, and exhale and lift up nice long spine. And here you go, round out that back. Such a great back stretch right here. And lift it up. Big deep breaths. Here we go, and round. And lift and hold. Everyone. And relax those arms. We're going to take it all the way down onto your mat now. Okay. So gently rolling yourself all the way down. Let's work on the legs here and the hamstrings, pulling your right knee into your chest. Right here. Nice deep inhale. Exhale. Relax that hip. And if you can, it doesn't, it's not, you know, what's the word I want? You don't have to, okay? It's not necessary. There you go, if you are not there yet. But if you would like to go ahead and lengthen the opposite leg, okay, go ahead and do that. And now what I'd like you to try to do is hover that extended leg. So it's just a little bit above the floor. Holding on to that right knee. We're just feeling that stretch in the extended leg in the flexor. Okay? Good. And now from here, we're going to take that right leg and extend it up. So I want you to flex your foot. Take a nice deep breath. Holding behind the leg and exhale, taking the leg straight up. Now here is where you want to use your strap, okay? If you need a little more assistance, if we're not able to get the leg straight up, It doesn't necessarily need to be completely straight, but you want to eventually keep working into a nice long straight leg. Okay, so you train those muscles for that extension, that nice long stretch. We're going to hold it here for a moment. Nice deep breath. Exhale, pull gently. Now another little tip, if you need a little more support, you can use your pillow or your pad underneath. So you're working towards extending the leg long, little by little. So that's progressive training. Okay, so we want the leg extended. If you need a little support, you can put it up on a pillow or something like that. We're going to go back to the bent leg. We're going to use that strap now. So I'll just show you this routine with the strap. If you don't have one, just modify what you're using. I'm going to take the strap through the buckle, okay? And normally we want to really secure the strap, so I'm going to go through one buckle. Strap my foot in there. All right, here we go. So we're going to work on that right leg hamstring flexibility. Okay, so now I have the strap. Last week we did some dynamic stretching, so we were going through movement. Today is more static, just deep stretching. So we're going to hold the leg up. I want you to flex the foot. And feel that stretch all the way up through the leg. The light's turned off, sorry you guys. Okay, so hold that up there. Now we're going to bend the leg, pulling the knee towards the shoulder. Okay, right here. Hold it in, keep pulling it in. So you might be feeling that all through the adductors. And exhale, pull that leg up. Flex the foot. And now holding that strap, you're just going to let your leg fall to one side. Let it go, let it go. Now really try to keep your hips anchored down into the mat, so we're not lifting and turning ourselves. Keep your hips open and facing the ceiling. And here, as the leg is extended to the side, the hip is really holding onto that leg to protect it. But we have the strap, right? So we have the leg protected by using the strap, so we can try to relax the hip as much as possible. Relax the hip, and then suddenly the leg should just fall a little bit further into that stretch. No worries, we have that leg protected. Hold it, relax the hip. Also, okay, I just felt my glute muscles relax. And then the leg just fell a little further, okay? So also relax those glute muscles. We're gonna hold this adductor stretch, inner thighs. Nice deep breaths for 3. Close your eyes and relax. Take a nice deep breath. Relax those hips. And last deep breath. Good, and now gently pulling that leg back up to center. Good, and gently pulling. And now from here, we're going to stretch the opposite direction. So the abductors, we're going to take the leg across the body. Again, keeping the hips down. You don't want your right hip lifting off the back, so keep the hips down as you're just pulling the leg across your body. Relax your shoulders and relax your opposite arm. Take one more deep breath. bring it back to center. Pull the knee back down towards your chest. You're going to release the strap. It's tight in there pretty good. There we go. All right. Wow, that leg is nice and loose. So let's try the other side. Now you're going to pull the knee into the chest. Change the flow here. And taking that leg up for a stretch wherever it's a comfortable place for you. Just holding that stretch, nice deep inhales. Guys, you stay here for a second. I'm going to grab those lights, okay? So you just stay right there for me. And I can also see who I have with me right now. Good. All right, guys. Holding that stretch. Ooh, I can tell you that the leg that we just stretched, as soon as you get up, you can really feel it. You can really feel that leg is much more relaxed. Okay, so we are there and now we've got the strap. We're going to take that underneath our foot, anchor it in. All right. So let's flex the foot so the toes are pointing down towards your face. You should be feeling that through the calf muscle and the hamstrings. Take some nice deep breaths here. Holding that stretch. Good job, everyone. So let's bend the leg, pulling the knee in towards the chest. Exhale, take it up. Should be able to feel that the leg can go a little bit further after this motion here is pulling in the knee. Nice deep breath, exhale. Really kind of opens up and relaxes those muscles even more so. So here you go, pull and hold. Holding 3 breaths. Relax that leg, relax it, gentle pull, 1 more breath. And let's take that leg to the side, let it go, let it go. So remember the hip wants to protect the leg. It's like, oh, we're not letting you go anywhere, don't worry. But we can let it go because you are holding onto the leg with the strap. A little bit more flexible, you can try pulling the leg up higher, and again just letting it stretch to the side, opening up that adductors, inner thighs. Nice deep breaths here. Remember to let the glute muscles go, they're holding on. So nice to have the support of the strap because you can really dig deeper into the stretch. You can really get more out of it. And slowly pulling that leg up. Let's take it to the other side. Stretching the opposite muscles. Feel that through the hip. Good job, guys, and bringing it back center. Let's release the strap. And take that foot and place it on top of your right thigh. We're going to get a little bit more into the hips here and the glute muscles. So different things that you can do here depending on your range of motion and your flexibility. If you need to kind of assist the leg and holding it above the knee, that's fine. Just push against the knee with your elbows so you can feel a little bit more of the stretch. Okay, Okay, if you're a little more flexible, bring the foot down further, clasp the hands underneath your thigh, your right thigh, and then straighten out your right leg. Okay. A lot of times we'll get really tight in our upper body as we're trying to hold this stretch, so just relax your upper body, just holding that stretch here. Just playing around with your right foot, just getting some mobility, flexibility here through the ankle. And slowly release. Change sides. So again, you can hold it here underneath one knee and push against the inside of the leg here, your right leg, so you get a little more stretch. Or pull it on top and continue. Or hold underneath the left leg and pull the left leg straight up. Here, just playing around with the left ankle, give it some rotation, some flexion. Crack, crack. Ah, that feels nice, everyone. Okay, pulling both legs in, we're going to slowly roll ourselves up. We're here, turning over onto all fours. Hands are underneath your shoulders. Tuck your toes underneath and lift into down dog. Downward facing dog. Up you go. Stretch through your upper arms, or your arms, I should say, upper body through your arms. All I want you to do here is now leg pedals, so we're just going to bend one leg and then the other. Good, and hold. Leg pedal again. Leg pedal. So you're pressing gently through the legs here, feeling the calf muscles. Release and contract. 4 more. And relax. Let's take the right foot forward to a nice lunge here. Dropping the hips forward. Staying up on the hands. If you have your pillow, you can put your hands higher or on a block. If you're able to get the elbows a little bit lower, let's get nice and low. I'm going to go a few more minutes here, so just hang with me. Just a gentle rocking as you work through the stretch. Coming up onto the hands and straighten out that front leg. Hands on either side of your foot. I'm going to transition into a straddle. So shifting your body, walking your hands to the front. Connect hand to elbow. Relax your head. Coming into your straddle stretch. Use a pillow here also if you need a little more support. So you're bringing the floor up higher to give you a little bit of assistance there if you need it. Now we're going to transition to the other side. So sorry, we're having to work a little bit faster here. So let's get into the lunge. If you need to drop the back leg, I didn't mention, but you can do that. If you need a little more of a modification. Coming down nice and low, everyone. Use your pillow if you'd like. Bring the floor a little higher. So a block would also be good. Up, placing your hands on either side of your foot. Exhale back into a nice stretch here. Good. Coming back into that straddle. Arms going out in front of you. That straddle stretch. Slowly walking your feet closer together. Keep going. Feet should end up right underneath the hips. And slowly now rolling yourself up. Keep your head down until the very last second. Rolling all the way up through the spine. And coming up last. Nice big inhale now. Reaching up. Exhale, both arms reaching to one side as your hips shift to the opposite side. And arms come center. Inhale here and exhale to the opposite side. And back to the center. And exhale. Nice big inhale here. And exhale. Last one more time. Okay, and we are done. So, gosh, it goes by so fast. I had so many more stretches for you today, but we'll have to wait. I won't see you next week, so let's see. I am leaving tomorrow, and yeah, I won't see you next week. I'll be back next Wednesday, so I hope to see you all then. Please take care of yourselves, be safe, and keep on moving. All right, bye-bye, everyone. Thank you for being here.